Hi guys, this is gsn.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the Nokia 5, the one from 2017. We've already unboxed and reviewed the Nokia 6, so let's have a look at the Nokia 5. Debuted with Nougat, it already has Android Oreo on board, so it's time to unbox it and see what's inside the box of this mid-range phone. So it debuted early last year, it was announced at least early last year, and it reached all the parts of the world last summer, 2017. The price tag is around $220 or even $200 for the Nokia 5 right now. I've already played with the Nokia 3, Nokia 6, Nokia 8, so this basically rounds up the basic package of the Nokia phones for 2017. I have to say it looks better than the Nokia 6, that's my first impression, and I love the monoblock metal finishing. It's a 5.2 incher with specs that resemble the ones of the, let's say, Motorola Moto G5S maybe. So in the lower mid-range segment, priced at around $200, and inside the box we have the following. We start off with the info about the product, the manual and the warranty, plus the key used to access the slots, and then we have an extra box here which hosts the accessories. So the accessories include the charger, which is this one here. It offers the promise of 5-volt 2-ampere charging, and then we have the USB cable. It's of the micro USB to full USB variety. There is no love for USB Type-C here. And finally, a pair of headphones. They seem to be rather generic. They're not fancy, they're rather typical, not hugely different from those we saw with the Nokia 3310 even. So as you can tell, not the best in the world, but still for a mid-range they should be enough to listen to some tunes. Now back to the phone itself. It's very nicely crafted, feels pretty solid and resilient, and it reminds me of one of the first generation iPads as far as those slightly sloped edges are concerned. So feels a bit like an iPad, obviously a lot times smaller. At the front, 2.5D glass panel. We also have a home button with the fingerprint scanner embedded. Available in blue, silver, black and copper. The phone measures 8mm in thickness, which is actually not bad, and weighs 160 grams. It's got a 5.2 inch screen with a 720p resolution and a Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 processor. It's accompanied by 2GB of RAM, 16GB of storage and a micro SD card slot, and the 3000 mAh battery doesn't sound bad at all. At the back we find the 13 megapixel camera with the dual tone flash here, so 30 megapixel dual tone flash, and at the front there's an 8 megapixel shooter with a pretty big lens with 84-degree wide angle capture. We also have micro USB at the bottom, micro USB port with the USB OTG and LTE category 4. I'm going to pick English and start the setup. Skip. Setup as new. We're running on a pretty clean Android here, just so you know. Android Oreo, it's been updated in the meantime since its debut. Skip, skip. The screen is completely laminated. Got a clean software experience and a pretty fast setup, and that's about it. The setup was rather short and no clutter was there. As you can see, there's no bloatware here. We got the standard Android package, and let me convince you regarding the software version. So we are dealing with, let's see, Android 8.0.0. It's got the Oreo update here. Okay, so this is the Nokia 5. We're playing it with it here in the unboxing. We already reviewed the Nokia 6, and it's time to have a look at the camera interface. I expect some customization there, so yes, indeed it's customized a bit. We got here some options. Let's see what's happening. So we got a timer. Let's swipe up, see what happens, or rather swipe down. You can switch from video to photo with a single swipe, and let's access this pane of options. We got photo, panorama, beautify and manual. With manual you should be able to tweak things like white balance, exposure. This is the focus, and this, I'm guessing, is the metering. Only a few of the options we're going to play with. We got beautify, we got settings, shutter control, grid, watermark and resolution. Not bad for a mid-range phone in the end. Once again, $200 or $220 at most. Not a bad design. Frankly, I'm loving this more than the Nokia 6 for some reason. It feels incredibly light in the hand. It feels like it was built or basically cut from the iPad 3, so to say, and it seems quite nice at the price I just mentioned before. So Nokia 5 unboxed at gsm.com. Rest assured we'll be back with a full review very soon. Bye bye.